Welcome back, podcasts. The final frontier to boldly go where no other podcasts have gone before. This is our mission, but it's also total bullshit. Welcome to the comment section bullshit. Oh, motherfucker.
Duracell in the house, bitches.
What's up, Copper Topper? What's up?
What's up, man? I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
Oh, I'm just waiting on that butter salesman. What's up, Coach?
What's up,
You know
Coach?
you're fat when you want a Mountain Dew fucking moon pie. Like, that shit sounds delicious.
You are fat, aren't you?
Not fat.
I mean,
just-
you are. You have diabetes. That doesn't mean you're fat.
Yeah,
You
you-
have diabetes, though.
You don't. But okay, but let's talk about that. When you hear like somebody's fat, like you think diabetes, right?
Yeah, but
that's
they
how-
can be skinny
But
and
that's
have
like some
diabetes.
kind of Michael Scott thought, you know? Because I remember like throughout the
Michael Scott is my hero.
Well, yeah,
He's
no,
a pretty great guy.
He's pretty. I think he's
national
smart
treasure.
in his own way. Yeah, I think he's a national treasure too. But like, sometimes the way he thinks is just completely idiotic, and it's comedically funny for the show.
He's
But
called Michael Scott.
The
idiotic.
world is not presented in like an actual the way that the words don't represent what's real,
exactly
right? Like you could be describing a situation, but that's not really what's happening. You know,
how the turntables.
like right, like if I was like, Coach is dropping beats.
Po Buddy's nerfed.
Really, what that might look like is that Coach is dropping his fresh harvest of beats from his garden.
No, I thought of the headphone brand.
Right. So I mean, it's
By Dre?
Yeah.
English is hard. Language, all
Bought
that's
by Apple.
difficult. It's difficult, man.
And sometimes you just need some like comedic laughter.
How was you guys'? How was Thanksgiving for you guys?
I mean, didn't really get to see that much family.
Right,
You know,
because of the lockdown.
Yeah, it's not really getting better. It's getting worse.
Coach and I shared a turkey or I gave him over the fence.
I didn't get. I didn't
Now
get
listen.
invited.
Listen, when I lived next door to the big black diabetic guy, I just hand him turkeys over the fence. I'm
Yeah.
like, here you go.
I don't get a phone call.
I have
like,
one
about extra
problem.
I called you.
macaroni.
There was a
No,
call.
No, that's bullshit.
I called you.
Bullshit.
I called you.
What happened was Karen decided to, make some mac and cheese, right?
Oh my
she
God,
made
what
some
was she
vegan stuff,
burning?
didn't
She
she?
burned.
So-
She burned something that
listen.
I could smell.
So after the mac and cheese, so what had happened was she made biscuits
See,
and
what,
mac and cheese.
what had happened was
That's a
Biscuits
funny ass story. She made some biscuits, and while she was making the biscuits, she put the mac and cheese in. All right, so the biscuits just started burning. So I left because Karen was like, "Oh, we don't have any drinks, and we're gonna invite Trout over, so let's go get the down." I was like, "Okay, let me go get some beers and whatever from HEB." I come back, the biscuit pan was so hot.
you touched it.
She was pulling it out of the oven, and as I come in, I'm like, "What's burning?" She's like, "The biscuits," and she's like, "Oh, I know how to do it. I just pour some water on it." Biscuits are in a glass pan, hot glass pan,
Oh, so it
425
It
degrees.
broke.
Yeah, you
She
broke
poured it, broke all over the mac and cheese, and the biscuits were burnt. And it was
Is that why you were out there in the backyard asking? You're like, "What you have for dinner, Trout?"
because all I had was fucking turkey and gravy
I
and mashed
legit
potatoes.
thought you just wanted the turkey leg because I cook a turkey like
To
a
let
boss.
you know, on my Thanksgiving,
No,
I
anyway, Coach. So what we were saying? Go ahead, Duracell. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
yeah, no, I
Yo,
don't care
you
anymore.
really
Move on,
interrupted
move
me.
On, move on to the next topic.
No,
I don't care.
I don't want to interrupt
No,
you.
it doesn't matter.
Well,
Nope, doesn't matter.
but I-
Move on.
You sound butthurt.
Oh yeah, my ass is burning, just like the
Why burning?
biscuit pan.
Wow. What were you gonna say?
Nope, doesn't matter.
It's just over now.
Yep,
We're
you're
never
okay.
gonna know.
Yeah,
Listen,
never gonna know.
you're fucking me on it. You're fucking Coach on it. We have 1,000
definitely got
plus
fucked on
listeners.
Thanksgiving.
We have
Which
1,000
has
plus-
been confirmed,
Yeah.
1,000 listeners.
Oh yeah.
which
By the
is,
way, congratulations. Yeah, good job.
hit 1K?
Wait, is there a thing? Yeah. We hit. Listen,
Yeah.
1,000 of you motherfuckers are listening to us. We love you.
Do we?
We worry about you because we're fucked up.
Now
The
listen,
fact that
listen.
you
That means there's
listen.
1,000
I
motherfuckers
think
like
you
us.
all are
Yeah.
kind of smart. I don't use that word often. It's very loose, but I think you guys are smart. Okay?
You graduated
You got
at
like
the
a
top of your class.
Trump New York style thing going on.
Well,
there.
he's from New York.
Yeah, but like extra New York.
Don't question me.
Oh, fuck boys. I have got fuck boys. That sounds
You're in the
weird.
fuck boys.
What's up, fuck daddy mate?
The music stopped because I said fuck boys. That was funny. I got an agenda here.
All right, read the
Agenda. America is different.
Just built different, man.
Things people thought were simple, but they failed at.
No, not November.
And this is actually my favorite segment I think we've ever done in the podcast because I can relate to it like nobody's business.
Okay.
And then famous gummies.
Famous gummies.
Famous
like
gummies.
gummy worms.
Gummy
and-
worms and
I'll
gummy
like
explain.
gummies
I'll
of, like, old
explain why
people.
they're famous when I get there.
Oh my God! Is it like Tom Cruise with like no teeth? And he's like, I'm gonna
There's like
on
the
a hot
origin
dog.
story.
Yeah,
of gummy
that
bears.
you burned it. That's what it is. It's a Tom Cruise with no teeth story.
That's
Well,
awesome.
thanks for joining, guys. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining the podcast.
But you actually press the stop
Yeah,
button.
no, we're
because
gonna
of both the red.
Yeah, we're gonna go. See you guys later. I'm so fucking funny. All right, things that make America different. Now, you guys traveled. I think, don't take this personally, but I think I've traveled the most. I think I've been the most places. I've been off the continent we're on the most times.
Yeah, because you're.
I've never left the continent, so yes.
You've never left the continent?
No.
Really?
Wait, is that true?
Yeah, I've never left this continent.
That is true. How do you feel?
I've only left the United States like once.
How do you feel about that though? Do you want to leave the continent?
I mean, my dream goal is to touch every continent with my feet.
Yeah, I think I'd like to do that too.
But like, I know I'm never gonna be able to do it all because like,
I don't think
my ass don't want to be that fucking cold. First of all,
have I? I think I have
Well, it's
left
not
the
what you think. Like this is the warmest
I think I have.
continent.
I don't know.
no, but I know it's one of the warmest continents.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
Africa is pretty hot.
Yeah,
Australia is a
I
continent.
said one of.
Okay, but there's only 7 of them. You had like a 1 in 7 chance of being correct on that. Doesn't
2
mean-
and 7,
How many?
3 and 7,
Why?
4
Yeah,
and 7.
Why are you saying
Why are you upping the number every
Yeah.
time you repeat it?
Confused.
5 and 7. No, I say 6 and 7.
7 and 7?
So Duracell wins.
Got there quicker.
Well, what? There's 2 continents,
That's why I
right,
buy
that are
Duracell
like
batteries.
close to cold, like or
2 continents that are close to cold.
like what are the? There's 7 continents, right?
But yes, we've
Yeah.
already covered this.
What are the 7 continents?
North
again?
America, South America,
America.
Europe, Africa, Asia, Antarctica. Is that 7?
Asia. Oh, you
That
said
was
Asia.
8.
Well, whatever. That's how many there are.
First off,
Wait,
I
what is
thought there were
Austra-
6
is Australia its own
continents about 2
continent? What is
years
Australia
ago.
part of?
I'm pretty sure Australia's its own continent.
It is.
I don't think Australia's
I
a
feel
continent.
really confident in it. Are we looking this fucking shit up?
Yeah, we have to.
I'm with the dumbest people. Send
You
help.
don't even know.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Name
right.
the 7 continents right now.
North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. Is Australia a continent?
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that's more than
Wait.
1, 2.
Now I'm
3,
confused.
4,
What?
5.
Okay. What?
Yeah,
if-
now you're
6,
one of
7,
us,
8, 9.
dummy.
There's 9 continents.
What are they?
Europe, Africa, Antarctica, Asia, South America, North America, Australia, and I guess Oceania, which is like the ocean, I guess. And then the Americas. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
You made me snort.
Okay, no, the 7
okay.
continents are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia.
That's what I said. That's what I fucking said.
No, you said
That's what I fucking
No,
said.
the
that's
kangaroo
what he said.
place.
We can
What's the kangaroo
literally
place?
rewind
What the
the
fuck?
tape.
Australia, the kangaroo place? Is that what you just call Australia?
Listen,
Stop
mates, if you're out there listening. Okay, here's the thing. If you are listening to our voice. and
Wait,
this-
how many oceans are there?
Oh, that's a
5.
good question. I want to say
5.
5.
5.
Sure.
Atlantic,
Pacific.
Indian,
Are you ready for the
Pacific.
answer?
South Pacific.
Is that your
That's
final
the
answer?
Pacific
Yes,
is
South
one.
Pacific is
That's one ocean.
Shut up. No.
There's no South Pacific. I mean,
There
there is
is
a
a
South
South
Pacific,
Pacific.
but it's
Okay,
part
what-
of the. There are.
All I said was the word America,
The New Mexican-
and now we're
New
arguing
Mexico.
over the fucking oceans. How many oceans are there, Coach?
Arctic Ocean, North Atlantic Ocean,
Pacific.
South Atlantic, Indian Ocean, North Pacific, South Pacific.
Fuck.
Okay, but listen, when you say South and North, you're talking about one specific Pacific thing.
Okay, hold on just for a second. We have a special guest. She doesn't want to come on mic though, but my daughter's here, and I think we have a job for her during this podcast.
Look things up.
Yeah, you're gonna be our fact checker. Okay, you hear crazy bullshit, you just fact check. She's all in.
All right.
Wow, I like having multiple people involved in the podcast. It's fun. It makes me feel important. Could you get me a drink? She's like, no, fuck you. Okay. Listen, can we get on with the fucking agenda?
What's
Let's get
the agenda
over.
again.
Oh my
You don't have
god,
to read it
damn.
again. Just
Real quick,
America is different.
Smallest continent.
Australia.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
All right, what's the agenda?
Okay, America is different. Things people thought were simple, but they failed at.
Come on, man, hurry it
and
up.
Famous gummies. Okay,
joking.
here's a list of things that we do in America, but that confuse the heck out of the rest of the world. They don't make sense, right?
Okay.
We're pretty weird. America is a little. We do our own.
what, like the measuring system and all that?
Yeah, we do our own thing.
Oh yeah, don't we do
Currency.
the metric system?
Political ads, you guys. Just political ads.
What's the difference?
There isn't any in other countries.
Yeah,
Really?
because it's either king or queen or a different.
Oh yeah, the Queen of England's like 100 and something.
No. But let me be clear. They're political ads, but they're not against. Like there isn't a political. So in America, let's say Coach is running for president, and I'm running for president. I'll be like, Coach is a motherfucking rapist. Don't vote for him. Other countries don't do that. They're like, vote for me. I stand for this. Coach comes on, vote for me. I stand for this. But here in America, we're like, you see that fucker over there? Don't vote for him. You don't even know what I'm for, but you know I don't like Coach. That's an American thing.
That's,
I guess because the reason we do that is because it's freedom of
Americans are
speech.
bastards.
They're just considered unethical in other countries.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, they just think
I agree.
I mean, what are you gonna do? America.
The bus.
The bus.
What? Like the
When you see a bus and it has a little stop sign thing come out,
Yeah.
what do?
Stop.
Other countries, fuck that bus. Kids are on their own. Get off the bus. You're smart enough to get off the bus and not get hit by a car. But in America, we're like, hold on,
what's the
everybody.
size of the
No,
bus?
the sign is for the cars to stop.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Other countries don't stop. They don't have that.
There
Buses,
you go.
yeah, well, buses don't have that sign. They just boot the kids out and the kids are good. Yeah. Toilet bowls.
What about
Toilet
'em?
bowls.
Why is the water so high? Why is there so much water in a toilet bowl?
It's not
Other
that
countries,
high.
right? We don't think so. Other countries look at our toilet bowls and think, why is there so much? I think it's every time you flush a toilet, 6 liters or 12 liters goes down. Like we waste that water. In other countries, there's nothing in there. They don't. You can flush it.
So you're telling me
does
they
enough
don't
water.
have, they don't
Wait,
have,
so you're
wait,
telling
they don't
me-
have the problem when they poop, the water splashes on their
Right.
butt?
That's only an American
I'm
thing.
moving to somewhere else other than America.
No, because listen, I have a friend from the Philippines, and he tells me sometimes when he runs out of toilet paper, there's a bucket in the corner, and he
Yeah.
Well,
washes.
that's the Philippines. It's
Well-
a poverty-stricken country.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Wow,
if you're,
that was-
listen. If you're a
sorry.
Filipino and you're listening,
We love you.
We love you. Duracell's a fuck face. A fuck face.
Fuck face.
A fuck face.
Fuck face.
Dates. Actual dates. Like, how do you write the date, Coach? Right, like, say.
Oh, I thought you were like going out on
Oh,
a
they
date.
put
wanna
the
go on a
month,
date?
They put the month in, or they put the actual date in front of the month.
Yes, Duracell got
Because
it.
they want big, biggest, big. Wait, no, it's small, big, biggest.
So we write the month, the day, and the year in America.
Yeah.
In other countries, write the day, the month, the year, which
Yeah.
makes fucking sense. It's the second day of the 11th month of this year. But here we write, oh, it's the 11th month of the third day. That doesn't even make sense, but we do it.
Yeah,
America.
small, biggest, biggest.
America great again.
Also,
Whoa.
voting.
Whoa. Hold
Vote-
up. Pause.
What?
Not a Trump
no,
supporter.
no,
I'm
no,
not.
shut
I
up.
swear.
No. In a world where Duracell never said that, we continued this conversation. Adam Trout, please continue.
It's pretty strange, and I've said this before. In America, you can vote before you can drink.
Yeah.
The rest of the world,
Wow.
drink, vote, same thing. Old enough to drink, old enough to vote. But in America, we're like, we're going to stage that out for you a little bit. You could vote, then you
You
could
vote
drink.
at 18, right?
Also
Yeah.
owning guns, right? You can own a gun before you can
Yeah,
drink.
you can join the army
Yeah.
before you can drink.
Yeah.
Which
really
is
But
really
in the army,
weird.
you can drink.
Well, not legally. I don't think. Maybe you can legally.
Doesn't the government issue them certain amount of things, right?
Yeah, you might be onto something. Oh, is there a fact checker? All right, fact checker. Can you
Get off
vote?
your game.
What is it?
Be
The
our
question?
fact
Can you
checker.
drink legally if you're in the army but under 21? She's got to be on it. She'll come
Because
back.
you're
to
under
us.
government supervision. So
I feel like you're
assume
right.
so.
I feel like they've given you a gun. You can drive a tank. They'd say you can't have a beer. Because what are you going to do? Like be more irresponsible with the beer than you would with the
What is
bullet?
it? 18 or 16 that you can go in the army?
18.
No,
18?
you can go. You can submit your application at 16. You can get training at 17, and then actually be technically in the army at 18.
Is that for real?
Yeah,
Damn. Uh-oh.
because I know some from my friends.
The Adam Trout daughter has produced some facts. What do we got, Duracell?
They follow the 21 drinking age.
Yeah, I'd like having a fact checker.
Really? That's so stupid.
No, she just sits there and.
But I've
she
seen a
corrects
lot of
us.
war movies where the guys are like, "Oh, new to War 20, he's 18,
Oh,
fresh
well,
off the boat."
Right. They let them drink, but it's not legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Breadsticks.
Breadsticks.
That's an American thing.
Well, yeah, because we like bread.
Yeah, we're carb.
Well,
I'm not saying we're not like the only people who like bread, but I'm saying like we do a lot of things with bread.
we prefer that baguette style of breadsticks,
Whoa.
right? Like, you know what I mean? Like the French baguette, the bigger. Like you go to Olive Garden, that kind of thicker bread.
Yeah, the rapier.
In other countries, they like the really thin pencil, like a pencil-sized breadstick. We make these weird, hard, big breadsticks.
Wait, like the sticks like from the Pringles commercials that they make?
yeah,
You know, Pringles
yeah,
creamy stick?
yeah. That's the rest of the world.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
Really?
that's why we're American. It's weird in menus for Americans. Well, for other countries. Like British people find it weird that we call the main course an entree. Apparently, the term entree refers to appetizers or side dishes.
Yeah.
Over there, but here it's the main course.
Oh,
Well,
really?
Yeah. I've heard of that. My favorite one is the fanny pack and and fanny.
Yeah.
So in I want to say it's New England or something like that, wherever that is. I don't know what that is. They say fanny for vagina, and so when we say fanny pack, they're like, thinking vagina back, like or pack.
That make any sense?
Got that vagina back on me.
TV times. You guys ever see that thing where it says the new show airs 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central?
Yeah.
Right. That's just here. The rest of the country is like this. It comes on at this time, right? Like if you're in Britain and it says it comes on at 8, it comes on at 8 for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It doesn't work in America like that. So they think that's weird.
It is a little weird.
Yeah, why does it come out
I
8,
don't
9
like time
Central?
zones.
Yeah, time zone is bullshit.
The time zones are bullshit. Cash bail. You get arrested, you can pay bail and get out.
Can't do that in other countries.
The rest of the world's like, what's the point of even arresting you if you just pay the court to be like, later, bitches? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, there's also a thing where you can't get bailed.
Well, it depends on how
Bad
hard
it is.
Yeah.
Well, it automatically gives an unfair edge to the wealthy. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you're a little bit richer, you get in a drunk driving accident, you're like, here's $50,000. I'll see you bitches later. But in other countries, you just wait it out. You got to see a judge. You're done until it's figured out.
Yeah.
Emergencies.
I think it's fucked up because that affects the poor part of the
Right.
country.
Oh yeah.
Which
No,
is
it's
just
really
unfair and fucked.
I just read the guy who killed George Floyd. He posted and got out on a $1 million bond.
Yeah.
So
He got out?
Yeah, you can. Well, he still has to face his whatever, but like he raised $1 million.
Stay in jail.
It doesn't have to stay there. And I'm like,
Sorry. So dumb.
ambulances are free everywhere but here.
Well, yeah, because our health.
What?
Our health,
Ambulances aren't free?
They're not free here. No, you got to pay for that shit.
That's fucked.
our healthcare system is also fucked.
That
too.
is fucked.
Well, you know.
Well,
Healthcare isn't
okay,
free
then what's the
also.
fucking point of being? I'm sorry. That's just you just.
In Britain, it's a crime to microwave your water for tea.
That sounds about. Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're
Stupid.
big on their tea. Makes sense.
But I don't like the microwave. America, that's a really American thing.
Microwave?
Yeah, it's a really fast. America is all about fast, man. You got to have it really quick, fast. Your
Yeah.
food's got to be fast. Everything's got to be fast.
Because everyone
Quick.
they think faster is more efficient. They would take quantity over quality. That's how it is.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Well, in some instances that's good. Like, man, we have 20 people and we need to make 10 burgers. Make 10 into 20. Fast.
Yeah.
But in other situations where it's like, sometimes I want to sit down and have a good meal.
Yeah.
I want to go to
Like a McDonald's burger where you
I
can
want to go
a
to Tony
good-
C's.
Yeah.
It's not fast.
I
I'm
love that
talking.
Tony C's. We should get Tony C's to sponsor just so we can get free pizza.
What? Is that how that works?
I mean, if they sponsored us and didn't pay us but only gave us free pizza, I'd be happy with
Yeah,
that.
I'd be
Yeah,
happy.
dude, I'd be happy with that too.
If you haven't been to Tony C's, there's 3 locations now. I
And
think.
they have pizzas of the month.
They're fucking good, y'all.
Now, here's the thing. I'm not a big fan of like pumpkin or anything like with pumpkin
But they had a pumpkin pizza in
I'm
November.
not gonna lie. I had a bite of it,
It's
and
pretty
I
good.
thought it was gross, but like it's pretty good.
No, it was.
Yeah,
it
was pretty good.
Bread. We talked about breadsticks,
Yeah,
right?
bread.
But
Yeah.
in America, bread is mostly savory.
Yeah,
Rest of the world, bread's mostly sweet.
really.
Well, yeah, because they're big on pastries over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Over where?
Like
Yeah.
England and all that places.
The final price. You know how in America
Yeah, we have like weird.
You're like,
tax-
oh, it's $5, but you go up and it's like, well, that'll be $5.25, right?
yeah.
Tax.
We just pay that. In the rest of the country, it's $5.
Yeah.
Like the tax is all fucking included, which I don't understand why they just don't say. If they know they're gonna have to, like, why is it? I don't understand.
Oh yeah, that also really bugged me. If it
bugs the
says
shit.
$4.99, but I go up to the cash register and he says $5.60.
I'm like, it should be $4.99. Like,
Yeah.
I agree. I
I've
think
been
it's-
robbed.
Yeah, well, I just feel like they can pay their taxes out of just make it if it's going to cost me $5.60, just make it say $5.60.
Yeah.
Like, don't fuck with me at the end of
make
the whole
it
thing.
$4.99. Make me do all this math.
Sports in high schools. That's a pretty American thing. The rest of the world, you get through high school, you do all your learning, then you get into sports.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well, that's because sports in America, specifically football speaking, is almost like religion if you think about it.
Well, and also it's how you get into scholarships, and that's not really,
exactly.
that's not a thing in other places either.
That's probably why like other countries are smarter than us.
Why?
Because they don't get scholarships based off of sports. They just get it off of school wise.
I think it's
I can see what you mean by that.
Where's Gordon Ramsay from?
In London.
Is he from London?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if this is factual.
He's a soccer player, right?
So he was a soccer player who got injured, couldn't play soccer, and they did like I don't know, not a personality test, but like a personality test that kind of says, you also
I
be
take
good.
that back. He's from the United Kingdom.
Where's London?
Yeah.
Or
Fuck.
yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's continue.
That threw me all off my game.
So
It threw me so off my game that I threw the power supply. Here, it's on the floor. The power supply to the podcaster fell.
where's
on the
the iPad?
Oh, it's over there.
Oh, I was like, isn't the iPad
Yeah, I
on
was
that
like,
chair?
holy fuck! You just like
Yeah.
I thought it was like a 6-foot drop.
No, I disconnected the meme machine for this podcast.
Oh,
Side effects are medical advertisements that say, do not try tridexicate if allergic to tridexicate. Yeah, that's the rest of the world is like, take it, don't take it. You know what I mean? Like we advertise it. Yeah. It's weird.
well, yeah, because sometimes I think that's smart. That's the only thing on that list so far that I think is smart. Because if I'm like, I'm diabetic, and if I don't take there's a lot of insulin shots, and if I don't take the right one, I could potentially have an allergic reaction.
Okay. My daughter is cracking up. Why are you cracking up at this? Oh, he's from Scotland?
No, she's cracking up about diabetes.
No, she's laughing at is Gordon Ramsay from Scotland?
No,
he's from Jonestown, Scotland, or Joneston, Scotland, according to our fact checker.
Scotland is in.
Remember when we had the podcast in that one studio? We had that big map. Now the map's gone.
Yeah.
We need to get the map back.
Yeah, we
Hold
do.
up. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I was fucking right. Scotland's in the United Kingdom. Which is in London. Bam.
What? No, the United Kingdom's not in London.
It's a part of London.
London's a part of the United Kingdom.
Correct.
I'm glad we have this conversation. Okay, small talk. In America, you get like in a subway with somebody, you might talk to them. I bought. Here's the thing. I bought a gun the other day.
Yeah.
And the person in front of me commented on the gun.
Oh, hold up. Can I be the person who commented on it?
Sure.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
Is that a nice M16 you got there?
Oh, thanks, man. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, your dick's hanging out.
It's for my sister.
Your dick?
Yeah.
And small talk is not a thing in other countries, which I have since I've traveled a lot. I will say it's totally fine to sit quietly on like a train to someplace. Nobody really.
Really talks.
They might ask you if like, hey, excuse me, do you mind closing the blind? The sun's in my eyes. But they don't ask you like, where are you from? We, however, like, where are you from? Like, we'll just start talking to them.
Well, that's because we are not craving for attention, but we like, having small interactions regardless of how big they are. Because, you never really know who's going to be the one, your significant other, or you never know if that's going to be your best friend for the rest of your life, I think it's just really cool to think like that.
Yeah. Lemonade.
Lemonade's not another
What about
thing.
it?
Lemonade is a fizzy, clear drink and is typically replaced with Sprite or 7-Up in other countries. In America, it's lemonade. It's lemons, sugar, ice, water. But over other places, they're like, no, like if you order lemonade in, like, say, London, you probably get a Sprite.
What?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
I just
So they
explained it.
consider lemonade a fizzy
Should I go over it
drink?
again?
No,
Lemonade
I
a fizzy
understand, but
drink.
like, it's just, as an American, it's like,
Lemonade is a part of my culture.
That's like that one time I was in we were in that railroad hotel B&O,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, man, I'm really craving some grape juice.
Is it Baltimore we were in?
Yeah, Baltimore.
Yeah.
It was Baltimore, and me and Trout stayed in a hotel room, different rooms, and
Well,
we
thanks
got
for clarifying that.
Well, there could be
what's it
two
called?
beds in a room.
Conventional breakfast. What's it called?
Oh, my God. If you hadn't just said it.
Yeah,
It's not conventional.
Ah, shit.
Oh my God! What do you call that? The free breakfast, continental,
continental
breakfast.
continental
Damn it.
breakfast. And I said,
conventional breakfast.
and the waiter comes and she's like, "Would you like anything to drink?" I'm like, "You got any grape juice?" Because I know I just needed some grape juice. She's like, "Yeah, I'll bring it right out." I was like, "Thank you." And it comes out and it's pink. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, this is. I asked for grape juice, right? And she was like, "Yeah, grapefruit juice." And I was like, "Oh."
yeah,
And a glass of
grape juice. other countries, you know, in America, we like our portions.
Big.
Yeah. Other countries,
Special in Texas.
other countries,
big.
it's like, here's your slice of pizza, sir.
Yeah.
That will be full you up for the day.
Biscuits versus cookies. What's a biscuit?
Bread.
A biscuit, but
Yeah,
biscuit
bread.
in there is
Sure.
like a hard piece of.
What's a cookie?
Bread with sweet.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, you've not had a sour cookie, have you?
Other parts
Have
of
you
the
had a very savory cookie? No, you haven't.
I have. I put bacon in my sugar cookies.
That's true.
Sugar cookies. You literally said sugar in your word.
Listen, if you go to England in the UK and you order biscuit, you're going to get a cookie.
That's not about right. Oh yeah, same thing for French fries. They call
They
French
call 'em,
fries chips.
Chips.
And they call chips. Was it crunchies? It was something like a sound effect. They call chips. It's gonna bother me.
I don't know, but also
Crisps,
we
that might be-
drive.
Crisp. There we go.
We
crisp.
drive everywhere.
What do they do? Walk everywhere?
Walk train.
If you're a 20-minute drive from somebody, you might see them at Christmas. Like 20 minutes is far. I'll drive 8 hours for barbecue.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I want to say, didn't we drive 4 hours to get one burger? That was just like
We did, and we also, my wife and I drove 8 hours to get waffle fries one time.
Was it
8
worth it?
hours.
They were
From
like
where?
chili covered. Yeah, they were really good.
I have a question. Have y'all ever heard of this place called DBQ
DBQ.
No.
or QBD?
That's two different things.
It's one of those three letters like combined. Anyway, it's like a fast food restaurant chain, but like I guess it's not as famous in Texas.
Please get to the point.
Oh, they have really good waffle fries, and I've always wanted to. I've seen it on a bunch of like YouTube channels and stuff. I've
Listen,
never
I
had
said
it.
I would drive 8 hours for waffle fries.
8 hours
Not
total.
listen to your bullshit for 8 hours.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
damn.
Hold up. You know what? I'm gonna send it to y'all. I'll send you the menu because they slap.
Now I have a question. Did you do it on a Sunday?
No, I think it was a
Oh,
Saturday.
well, to say if it was on a Sunday, that makes sense because you can't get waffle fries at your local Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Things people
Please
thought
sponsor
were
us,
simple,
Chick-fil-A.
but they failed at. Okay?
Okay.
Things people thought were simple,
This
but
is
they
the next
failed
topic.
at. And this one fucking cracks me up.
PDQ. There we go.
Oh, pretty damn quick. Yeah, that's a California-based company. There's a couple of them here.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go one.
It's
I've
not
never
that
been
good. But
Oh,
we
it's
could
pretty
find
damn
one. I
quick.
think they're actually
Nice.
already out of business here.
Okay. Do you need some toilet paper for just shitting on all over my shit?
Do you have some? No, you don't, because it's a pandemic and nobody has toilet paper.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they restocked.
Fucking contrarian.
Charmin.
What?
Charmin also strong.
Come
Makes your booty clean. I got my booty clean. I got my booty. Have you not seen that commercial?
I don't even remember what we're talking about anymore.
Well, I'm wondering if this is the next topic we're moving on to.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Well, are you? Because you're just sitting there in silence.
I got my booty clean. That's all I'm thinking
Okay.
about.
This guy here. I had to go to I'm going to read people's tweets. They're talking about things they thought were easy,
Can I read my favorite tweet of all
but
time?
they failed at. Let me have this. You want
have
to
this
fucking
moment.
program a show? I've been up since 4:30 programming the show. Okay?
Okay.
I had to go to a library to pay a fee, and I was practicing in the car between I have to pay a fine and I have to pay a fee. And I walked in, firmly stated, I have to pee. I slapped $5 in the counter, and I left. The fee was 10 cents. I walked out. That was 3 years ago. I've never been back.
Oh my.
Oh, man. This one Coach can relate to because Coach tells me this happens to him. Actually, Durzel,
Because he's
both of you, yeah, that's because Coach is black. Both of you have said this to me before. You ready? Both of you have told me
Okay.
this. Yesterday at Target, the cashier said, your receipt is in the bag. And I responded with, you too.
I've done that a lot.
So I've been dealing with that for the last 18 hours.
Yeah. There's sometimes like movie theaters. Enjoy your movie. Oh yeah, man. Thanks. You too. Or like the waiter. Enjoy your food.
I
Oh,
recently
yeah,
went
thanks.
to a water park and we had to get in, and he was like, "Oh, have a good time at the water park." I was like, "You too, man." Like, just
Yeah,
happens.
it just happens. When you're so polite, it hurts. You know.
It's so stupid. My friend was driving, and we were almost past our turnoff, so I tried to say quick and fast at the same time, but ended up screaming quack, which ended up with him judging me very hard and missing the turn completely.
So they crashed.
Think about that, though. Walk through it like you're driving, all of a sudden your passenger goes quack. You're like, what the fuck?
Hey, Bob, did you get those burgers? Quack!
Yeah, I can't do it.
Well, that just happened to me a second ago. I said BDQ, PDQ, BBC, Oh, well, I didn't say BBC. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
A BBC?
Oh, my.
All right, my daughter's handing me something. Are you ready? How are children like mobile phones? If you lost one and didn't find it in a couple of days, it's probably dead.
You know the one she just showed me?
What?
What's the difference between a gay man and a refrigerator?
What?
When you pull meat out of a refrigerator, it doesn't fart.
Ew. That's disgusting.
You need to have a talk with your daughter.
I'm going to after this show. Okay, listen. Here's somebody's tweet. I once walked into a Subway and asked for a meatball feet long and said shit directly, then walked out and have never been back.
I don't blame you. That's very embarrassing.
Can I get a mootball feet long?
Mootball feet long?
Okay.
Whoa. That's my son's name. That is my son's name. I work at the Quickie Mart. Me fucking
The Quickie Mart.
You ready?
Can you restock the Tuckies?
My mom was trying to say big dick energy. I have questions already.
What is the origin of this conversation?
It's just a tweet, so you don't know. My mom was
They're
trying.
saying your mom.
No, not my mom.
Oh.
This guy's mom.
Amen.
This person's name is Hollycat on Twitter.
All right.
My mom was trying to say big dick energy, but she couldn't remember it, and she goes, "Is that fat dick Sprite?"
God
Oh
dang.
my lord.
Oh, that's funny.
What does
That's
it even
pretty
mean?
funny.
All right, here we go. So I meant to say, "Oh crap, I left my phone in the car," but what I almost said was, "Oh no, I left my cone in my far." And damn, wouldn't that have been embarrassing? But I actually caught myself saying was,
I feel like it's not going to be that funny.
I don't think it's going to be that funny
I don't think it's going to be that
either.
funny now.
I gotta start over because it's really funny. Okay, you ready? I meant to say, "Oh crap, I left my phone in the car." But what I almost said was, "Oh no, I left my cone in my far." And damn, wouldn't that have been embarrassing? But I caught myself, and what I actually said was, "Ah, my fart cone."
Oh, I actually have
Wait,
one.
that's funny.
No, yeah, that's not funny.
You laughed like you were going to die. I thought it would be a really
Well, listen,
either
I've
racist
actually-
joke or something about
In
that.
high school, I was talking to I was talking to my friend, and the teacher goes, "Hey, have you done this assignment?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I did that assignment." And then she was like, "Oh, well, where is it?" I'm like, "I turned it in." She's like, "No, I didn't. No, you didn't." I was like, "Oh shit. I mean, fuck. I mean, miss, I'm so fucking sorry. Oh my god." And she was like, "Okay. Just get it to me by the end of the day." I was like, yeah, I got you. But like, I was like, I didn't catch myself like as
That's pretty funny.
fucking fast as I did.
That's pretty funny. I now realize why we don't have my daughter on the podcast more. She's handing me a second joke. What's the best part about dead baby jokes?
They never get old.
They never get old.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
They also have that newborn stench.
Okay, listen. Here's the last thing. Here's the last thing. Somebody
You're a
tweeted
predator.
this. Shopping at Aldi is like entering a parallel universe.
Fuck is Aldi's?
It's like a weird.
It's like a
grocery store.
discounted grocery store. Like milk is $1.25 there.
It's disgusting.
Here's a Kit Kat
It's still
bar.
the same
At
milk,
Aldi's, they sell a Kit Kat bar called Take It.
Take it.
It looks like Kit Kat, but it's called Take It. They also sell Diet Dr. Bob and Mountain Shoutin'.
Mountain shouting.
Oh, the dog's very upset with me about this.
Does not like mountain
No,
shouting.
he doesn't like Mountain Shoutin'.
I'm more of a Might and Lightning fan myself.
I totally thought it was butter. Instead of can't believe it's not butter, I totally thought it was butter.
Oh, you
Totally
reading
thought it was
off-brand
butter.
shit?
Yeah, actual brand.
Cream in between cookies.
Cream in between cookies.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, you know how they have a hamburger helper? Here's Panburger Partner.
Yeah.
Hamburger partner.
Panburger
Wait,
Partner.
there's one more. I like the off-brand
No, that's
shit.
the end of it. That's all there is.
You know Fruit Loops?
Yeah.
Loops of the fruit?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. There's another one, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
Cheerios flavored honey.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
That's lame.
What's
Okay.
another one?
Now, what do you
Just
think
stop.
of that?
There's Cocoa Puffs, and then
I'm gonna
Balls
get.
of cocoa?
Let's talk about the gummy bears.
Okay. The gummy bear problem in this world?
In 2003, how many years ago was that?
what was it? Fat Dick Sprite?
What?
17 years ago.
Fat
Dick
Dicks, yeah,
Sprite.
Fat Dicks.
17
Fat
years
Dick
ago.
Sprite.
I was making
17
So
years
17
ago.
years ago,
17 years ago.
somebody walked up to
17
me at
years
work
ago.
and says, "Hey,
17
read this." And it wasn't on Amazon. It was a review of gummy bears somewhere on some website. I don't even think Amazon was around in 2003. Maybe they were, but I don't think so.
Not as popular.
It's probably just starting up.
Yeah. And then like 5 or 6 times since then,
Fact
I've
check
come
that.
upon this same gummy bear. It's a review of gummy bears. Okay. You with me so far,
Yes.
Duracell?
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
You in there?
Your daughter's showing me weird jokes.
Listen, daughter.
Oh wow, Amazon's been around since 1995.
Yeah, but I think they just sold books at first.
Oh well, it says
Well, that's like
the founder. He was selling books, but then he wanted to be a store for everything.
Because
Okay.
do you know Nintendo started up in like 1853 or something?
Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah. Okay, you ready? I'm going to read this to you. This is the review of the gummy bears. The name of the review. First of all, this guy bought Haribo gummy bear candy, Gold Bear gummy candy.
How would you say it? Haribo?
Haribo? Is it Haribo? Haribo?
Haribo.
Haribo?
What's it? Okay,
I don't know how to say
I never
it.
said
Hasbro. There we
it's
go.
not Hasbro.
It's not Hasbro. Talking
It's
about the gummy bear.
Yeah, the gummy bear. You know, Haribo. Haribo?
That was Hasbro. I'm pretty sure it's
Hasbro's
Hasbro.
There's no H. It's Haribo. There's no S. There's no S. It's Haribo.
Hasbro gummy bears.
Okay, don't get distracted by the
No,
fucking
it's
name of the
not
gummy
Hasbro
bears.
gummy
That's not the
bears.
important
Holy
part
fuck,
of the fucking...
that's a Mandela effect right the fuck now. It's been Hasbro's gummy bears.
No, it's not. Hasbro is a place
No.
that makes like
they make Transformers
toys.
and
I know
G.I.
they
Joe.
make
know that
toys
because
and
we're
candy.
They don't.
There's
They don't
Hasbro
make
Jolly
candy.
Rancher. There's Hasbro.
No, what
It's
the
all
fuck?
Haribo, however you say it. Listen to me. Here's the name of the review, right? It's one.
Fat, you should know this.
He bought these, and he gave it 1 star, and he labeled it "See you in hell, you sugar-free gummy bears."
Uh-huh.
You ready? It was my last day of class in the semester, and the final exam was worth 30% of our grade. After a late night study session, I felt confident, but I had to decide between sleeping or cooking breakfast. My eyelids chose sleep. My stomach later regretted the decision, and after several uncontrollable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop by the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending and everyone was going home for the summer, a lot of items were on sale, including the snacks and candy that they kept up front. Being in the hungry state I was in, I felt only logical to pick up the largest yet least expensive candy in order to get more bang for my buck, and there they sat. 2 bags of sugar-free gummy bears. Buy one, get one free. What a deal, I thought naively.
Naively?
Yeah, that word. I would eat one bag before my test and 1 bag afterwards. As I walked to class, I gleefully chewed on those abominable little bastards, unaware of the utter mayhem that they would soon unleash upon my poor anus.
Yeah.
I sat down at my desk as the professor informed us that due to issues with cheating in the past, restroom breaks would be prohibited until the completion of the exams. I'll give you 10 minutes to use the restroom now. That's your last chance. Any takers? The demon bears hadn't released their unholy necromancy upon my stomach yet, so in my moment of ignorant foolishness, I remained seated, still munching on those miniature bear-shaped bombs.
Sugar-free shit will get you, man.
After the students wise enough to take the professor's offer had returned, the professor handed out the test. I was 6 questions in when it happened. It started subtly at first, almost like a slight tingly sensation in my lower abdomen. I thought nothing of it, assuming my intestines were just doing their thing. Little did I know that my intestines were trying desperately to warn me of the horror that was on the horizon. By question 9, it had happened again, but this time it was followed by a sharp pain, as if those infernal hellions had orchestrated an attack upon my colon. I fought to contain the groan that tried escaping my lips. It was at this point I began to panic. Something was going horribly wrong, and I needed to get through this before the test was over and it got any worse. By question 14, my worst fear was upon me. The Satan bear's burning hot, liquid dark magic crashed against my anal sphincter like a tidal wave. Mm-hmm. I was able to close the hatch just in time, but those relentless toxic bears beat it like an orc breaking down the doors of Helm's Deep. And I knew I wouldn't be able to so much as shift in my seat without risking a breach. I kept fighting through the exam, clenching my cheeks with all my might. Beads of sweat began rolling down my cheeks. Suddenly, a loud gurgling war cry came from my belly, and the entire class lifted their head. Can you imagine that? If you're in class, everyone looks at you, taking a test.
Imagine if you farted.
It'd be pretty bad. At this point, nothing mattered except spelling this ungodly presence from my bowels. Within 15 questions left, I promptly wrote C for every answer and ran out of the classroom. My professor yelled something, but I was too preoccupied with the volcanic eruption that needed to take place before I could find sweet relief. I burst into the restroom like the fucking Kool-Aid man, and behold, The handicap stall was empty.
Ah.
Sun rays from the adjacent window shone upon it, as if it were a gift from God himself. It took me less than 5 seconds to undo my belt buckle, pull down my pants, and finally relax my weary butt cheeks upon the toilet seat.
Oh, he didn't captain flag.
No, he didn't captain flag.
No time, man.
It took absolutely no effort to expel this demon. Almost immediately, the floodgates of hell were opened, and the damned, liquefied souls in an entire bag's worth of gummy bears cried as they burned through my sphincter and into the watery abyss below. I have never felt such simultaneous relief and anguish in my entire life. After 30 minutes of this, I immediately went home, dug a hole in my backyard, and burned the remaining bag of gummy bears. I leave with this. Do not, I repeat, do not eat these spawns of Satan. Not only did they cause me to fail my final test, but the anguish I experienced is something I would not wish upon anyone, not even my worst enemy. The only place these God-forsaken hell bears belong is buried deep below the earth's surface. 9,000 people found this helpful.
Really?
Yeah, 9,000 people.
Wow.
So I
What's
have
really-
a shit story too, but go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Well, no, that's the whole thing. But what's really funny is if you find the very next review, 5 stars, perhaps the best gummy bears I've ever had. The next one, not to eat too many at a time.
Yeah.
The next one, inquire the country of manufacturer first before ordering. Avoid the ones made in Brazil. It goes on. These gummy bears fucked people's worlds. I think it's really funny.
Well, I mean, they're sugar free, right?
So
yeah,
sugar free shit gets you,
yeah.
so last week was
especially pudding.
my birthday. So, I pigged out a little bit.
Oh yeah, we forgot your birthday again.
Yeah. It's twice now.
Yeah.
But,
How do you feel?
I'm okay. But let's just say I ate a bunch of food, man. Like, I'm talking I ate junk food, I ate Popeyes. I just pigged out.
Sounds like a good birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the next day, I just couldn't poop.
You just stocked up.
You were gummy
couldn't-
bearing it.
I know, like I just
gummy
couldn't
bearing
poop.
it.
Like I felt like I had to poop. I just couldn't.
Gummy bearing
And
it.
the next day, I'm like,
Try saying that.
I wake up at 5:30 a.m. I'm like, ooh, my stomach is feeling gross.
At 5 a.m?
Yep. And I texted this to Karen. You ready?
Yeah, lay it out.
I woke
ready.
up at 5:33, and my stomach started to hurt. So I went to the bathroom just to squeeze whatever I could come out. And as I thought that today would be the day, the Grand Slam, I'm telling you right now, anything that happened in 1914 to 1945 just came out of my ass. I'm talking Hiroshima, World War I, World War II, D-Day, Nepal. And so far, the only thing I have left is my will to type to you.
Is that what you really sent her?
I did.
I had no
pretty
idea.
fucking amazing.
I had no idea that you had done that
I
in
didn't
here.
know you could type that good.
I didn't know you could type.
And I told her now what was even worse is I look to my left and there's no fucking toilet paper.
Oh.
And there's no like moist flushable wipes because I like to keep my ass like clean.
That makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah.
And so far this day's been shitty. Wow. And then oh man, I don't want to talk about that. But I said this. You want me to say
Hold
it?
on. You just skipped the thing. In the middle of all this, did Karen lay some sexy lines down?
No.
Oh, I love your glorious.
She was telling me that
diarrhea.
there was toilet paper in the bathroom. And I was like, no. So sadly, I had to wait 15 minutes for the poop acid to
you
crust.
text your wife from the restroom
the poop
in
acid
your
the
house,
crust.
and she
Yeah, it
texts
was
you,
fucking horrible.
and
dude.
you're like telling her there's no toilet paper, and she texts you back there is.
yeah.
Wait, you live in a house just with your wife. You could have just gone
Right.
to wherever the toilet paper
Well,
is.
Why didn't she just get up and
I
help
like
him?
to go to the
Yeah.
downstairs bathroom if I'm gonna blow this fuck up.
Mister, I have 2 stories.
Oh, whoa, you're cool. I live in an apartment. Get at me, buddy.
Anyway,
Get at me.
I told
Yeah.
her my shit was so intense. I was surprised that the smell didn't go away for like 2 days. And I said, I'm in pain, yet I'm proud because that shit was historical.
So did she just wake up also, or like, is that why she didn't?
Well,
get you the
she
toilet
woke
paper?
up. What time did she started texting? Yeah. So I sent that at 6 because I was on the toilet for like 2-3 hours. I sent that at 6 and she finally
math doesn't
replied
add
at
up here.
6:50.
Wow,
Oh man, shit,
shit goes down.
shit, guys.
Yeah. Is it the Quam?
Oh yeah, Quam!
It's time for the Quam. Quam.
Then a Quam all over this podcast.
Quam. Question of the month is what the
Yeah,
Quam is.
Quam.
Second QOM.
Ever.
Ever.
Is it?
Lifetime.
Can we just call it mock? Month
No,
of
we
questions?
decided on
Wait,
the qualm.
you want to call it mock?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Here's the question. Are you ready?
Yeah, it better be good. If it's not good, I'm leaving.
Does poison have an expiration date? And if it does, when it expires, is it more or less poisonous? Yeah, it's hard.
I think
Okay,
it gets.
Listen, I think it depends on the poison. But listen, let's just hear me out. Hear me out. If poison expires, that means
well, let's
at
pick
some
a
point,
poison. Let's
it's
pick
no
a poison.
rat poison.
Okay, rat
Okay.
poison.
If that expires, I feel like that becomes less toxic because
Well, does it expire? Is that a thing? Does poison expire? Like, look up if rat poison expires.
All right, I'll look it up because our fact
checker is
playing
like
video games.
playing some kind of game on her phone now.
Does
Wow.
rat poison
You had one job, fact checker.
rat poison.
expire?
No, it doesn't expire.
It was good forever.
Yeah, it's good forever.
Okay, look up.
I think it gets worse because like some other stuff mixes into it, like some type of like I don't know, the air might affect it.
It says no because the rat poison does not have an actual like shelf life because I mean you just use it until you
maybe
the rats
something
are
like the
gone.
rat has on its feet, runs into it, and then it puts it into the
What does
poison.
rat
Might
have
make
on
it.
its feet?
What about
I don't know,
arsenic?
man. Rats are
Look up
nasty.
arsenic. Does arsenic have a expiration date?
Wow.
Oh wait, we've got a fact checking fact coming in. Oh, it does have a thing here according to the fact checker. So once a pail of rodenticide has been opened, the bait will remain effective for 1 year if kept in a bucket in a cool, dry place. As for blocks that are placed in a bait station, we recommend changing the bait every 30 days.
Oh wow.
So rat poison does expire.
Well, what about like other poison? Not like
I mean, I don't want to name all the poisons, but I feel like
Well, like
arsenic
arsenic
is
poison.
Yeah, I think Coach was looking up arsenic, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out if it
Well, what do you think? Does it expire or not?
I think mostly when you expose things to air and other
That's what I'm saying. I
factors,
think it
I think they
changes.
change. I think it changes it.
it only changes if it can absorb moisture, such as it says right here that arsenic has tend not to break down,
yeah, so it'll last a long time.
but the expiration date is because they absorb the moisture in the air and shit like that.
Okay.
So technically, yes, it does have an expiration date, but you'd be
Well,
able to use it for
I
like
still
3
think
years.
it becomes worse. I think it becomes or more poisonous.
You think it becomes more poisonous?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well then, let's just leave it at that.
Wait, but is there an actual answer to the question?
No, I don't fucking know. I don't look the answers up. These are questions for the people. For the people.
CSBS.
Yeah,
so
it's
hold
it's
up.
exactly right.
Have we ever
Carousel.
asked a question and then had a right answer?
No, never. I don't think so.
We look
Someone
them up.
fact check
No,
us
we look.
about
Here's
that.
the thing about our questions: we look up the answers, and we find there's multiple questions and really no answer. Right? Like it's like we looked up the time we talked about if you were a special ed person and you like killed somebody.
in jail or whatever.
Like we couldn't find that had ever
Speaking
happened,
of,
but
that-
we feel
that-
like it would happen, and you would go to regular jail, but we don't know the answer to that.
Sped prison 2020.
Yeah.
Sped prison.
Yep.
I didn't get my glue.
I'm gonna shoot up a school.
Wow. All right. It's been another comment section bullshit. I'm your host, Adam Trout, Duracell.
See you guys later.
Coach.
Wow.